Sometimes it feels as if Mortal Kombat has been rebooted just as many times as Neon Genesis Evangelion, but each reboot comes with a wave of praise as it rejuvenates the series. This largely has to do with giving the lore a fresh start, allowing the characters to feel new again. But more than the story and presentation, it's mostly about fine-tuning the gameplay experience for all players. This entry in the Gory fighting franchise isn't just an ordinary reboot set in an alternate timeline. This right here is a complete and total reset. Being the reboot of all reboots, the game is titled Mortal Kombat 1, nearly 3 decades after the launch of the original Mortal Kombat. The universe has been reborn thanks to Liu Kang, the fire god himself. It's often said that the more things that change, the more that stays the same. But believe it or not, Sub-Zero and Scorpion are actually pals in this universe. In fact, they're straight up blood brothers. Before we get into the video, we'd like to thank our Patreon supporters for making this possible. Please take a second to check out patreon.com/noisypixel to support independent game journalism. The closed beta served as a network stress test, allowing for basic online matchmaking, as well as an abstract of the game's arcade tower mode. The main playable roster in this build includes Sub-Zero, Kenshi, Katana, and Liu Kang. Then there was a separate roster for cameo characters, which include Kano, Sonya Blade, and Jax. The latter is a noteworthy addition as they add a new layer to the combat system. The character selection puts focus more on nostalgia, but even these similar faces have something new to offer thanks to nuance enhancements to their tried and tested movesets. Some transformations are more dramatic, as being a demigod has given Liu Kang a new set of supernatural powers, but his educated feet still form the basis of this core fighting style, just like he did back in 1992. Similar to the new striker characters found in the King of Fighters, cameo characters are summoned by main characters to provide various assistance. These can be in the form of special attacks, a combo extension, or performing critical tag team specials where both characters hit their signature moves to bone-crushing effect. It's an inclusion that is simple to execute, but adds so much more to the core fighting gameplay. The combat itself builds upon the solid foundations set in Mortal Kombat 10 that were later refined in Mortal Kombat 11. In Mortal Kombat 1, the combination attacks follow precise animation frames, with special moves blending and integrating seamlessly into the combo system to allow for extended chains and air juggles. The several nuanced improvements add up a significant polish to how the game feels, and the aforementioned cameo characters add further possibilities. The game feels sublime and amazing to play, and there's no question that there is going to be some fine-tuning and balancing for competitive play. Fatalities still offer the post-match spectacle, and yet there's just something more satisfying about bringing a fight to a sudden end by executing a perfectly timed brutality. In short, the game sticks to tradition, while still evolving to create meaningful gameplay substance. Although the series has been experimenting with brighter color schemes and daytime stages over the years, things have never looked brighter or more vibrant than they do here. Whether it's the character designs or stage backgrounds, or even the extensive lighting, this is a surprising, colorful, and vibrant game to look at. In other ways, it enhances all the blood and gore due to the jarring juxtaposition of it all. While the visuals may lack artistic flair compared to other fighting games, the attention to detail is present, and on newer hardware, the sheer power of the graphics engine simply shines. The network performance holds up nicely, but it was also nice to have the arcade mode available in the beta build just in case. The game has been in development for nearly 4 years, and so even this early build shows a great deal of polish and completeness in its gameplay design and presentation. It may be a bit busy of a landscape for fighting games right now, but Mortal Kombat 1 is absolutely welcome and needed. It brings its own unique brand of fighting, this time enhanced by a major reboot in both lore and presentation, as well as its new gameplay systems to freshen up an already refined fighting system. Mortal Kombat 1 launches on all major gaming platforms in September 2023. Thanks for watching. This video is brought to you by our supporters on Patreon. Noisy Pixel is run by a group of gamers providing independent gaming coverage through news, reviews, previews, and more. Check out our Patreon to help support our continued growth, and subscribe to keep up with all our future content.
Noisy Pixel.